The West Coast Eagles soaring into the preliminary final after last year's wooden spoon, boasting a win over the Cats the last time they met. But this is finals footy, and plenty of that experience in the Geelong lineup. And it was the Cats who got the perfect start, dominating the early passages. The Eagles' backline under pressure, free kicks to Varco, Christensen and Ponziali, all ending in majors.
It doesn't faze this second-year freak.
The Eagles' gun midfielder Daniel Kerr would get a bone rattler early. He wasn't the only one rattled either, as the goals kept coming for the Cats.
Right now, it's happening for him and for the Cats.
They'd have to wait until midway through the first term, but eventually it would come.
It's just going to get there. Maybe that'll turn things around for the Eagles.
But the Eagles were in survival mode under a first-quarter onslaught from the Cats.
Wojcinski has got the carry. It's Geelong's fifth goal.
Nat Nui delivering some joy right on the break.
As the Eagles are within 22 at the quarter-time break.
West Coast would trim that immediately in the second, with goals to Lacroix and Luke Shuey, before Tom Hawkins broke free from Darren Glass. Geelong seizing back the momentum.
The man freed up is Selwood. Not a good strike, but it comes back for a goal. And Geelong back out beyond 20.
The Cats once again on top, but the Eagles' Jack Darling would draw them back into the contest.
It is a thundering goal from the 19-year-old.
But the Cats would give themselves a little more breathing space through Bartel.
He's kicked them from there before, Jimmy Bartel, and he's done it again.
Amazing.
25 points the difference at the main break. Stevie J the difference after it.
Steve Johnson's bouncing kick.
Moments later, he'd be left screaming in pain after this collision. The mercurial Steve Johnson stretched it off with what looked like a serious knee injury. The Cats, though, in control.
To stretch it beyond 40 points. And that looks good. No doubt about it.
Daniel Kerr would stop a run of 4 straight for Geelong, but the Cats would continue to dominate.
Oh, Ponziali on the crest of a wave takes the mark.
With Johnson off and Bartel hurting, the Cats would still keep the scoreboard ticking over.
There's beautifully plucked by Hawkins to Chapman, and he just kept his legs for a goal.
Geelong booking their spot in the final even before three-quarter time with a lead of 56 points.
What a debut season for little Alan Christensen. He's going to have a big role too next week.
Johnson would miraculously emerge from the tunnel wearing what should have been a red cape.
How good, son.
He'd take his spot on the Cats bench. The GF still in sight.
So what about next week? He said, mate, there's 6 days. I'm going to do everything I can.
While this year's flame may have extinguished for the Eagles, it still flickers for the future.
He's an irresistible force, Nat Nui. Oh, what a goal. What a star he'll be.
Scott Selwood with something to remember the day by. Just the one Selwood brother, Joel, heading to the grand final, though. The Cats' third-quarter blitz ending the Eagles' challenge. 48 points the difference in the end.